The Bitcoin halving is arguably one of the most anticipated and potentially profitable events in the crypto market. Every 4 years, the Bitcoin protocol automatically cuts the block reward miners receive in half. This reduces the supply of new Bitcoin entering circulation, creating a supply shock right as demand continues growing. History has shown that in the 18-plus months following each halving, Bitcoin's price exploded to new all-time highs. After the first halving in late 2012, Bitcoin rallied over 9,000% to its peak in December 2013 before correcting. After the second halving in mid-2016, Bitcoin again rallied over 2,000% to its peak at the end of 2017. Most recently in May 2020, when the block reward dropped from 12.5 BTC to 6.25 BTC, Bitcoin proceeded to rally 500% over the next 17 months, to an astonishing peak of nearly $69,000. These enormous rallies are primarily fueled by increasing scarcity meeting surging demand. With the incoming supply slashed in half, any significant growth in demand quickly outpaces the newly restricted supply additions, forcing prices rapidly upwards. And demand has been growing at an incredible pace. Large financial institutions like hedge funds, pensions, endowments, investment banks, and major corporations have started allocating significant capital into Bitcoin and crypto more broadly. Retail demand from individuals continues growing as crypto assets gain mainstream recognition and understanding. The next Bitcoin halving is estimated to occur around March 2024, when the block reward will drop from 6.25 BTC to 3.125 BTC per block. If history repeats, Bitcoin's price is likely to explode in the months afterward, to new dizzying highs most can't even fathom today. So how high could Bitcoin realistically rally in the next cycle? Is 500K possible? 1 million or more? Let's walk through some possibilities. First, history clearly shows Bitcoin's rallies from halving to peak diminish by a predictable decay rate. From 2012 to 2013, Bitcoin rallied over 9,000% in the 365 days following the first halving before peaking. From 2016 to 2017, that percentage gain dropped by around 4.1 times, to roughly 2,200% over 518 days, until Bitcoin peaked after the second halving. Most recently, from 2020 to 2021, the percentage gain fell further by about 4.5 times, to around 500%, over 549 days before topping out. If we extrapolate these decaying returns into the future, Bitcoin's rally from its 2024 halving to the next cycle peak could plausibly reach between 120% to 130%. For example, if we assume Bitcoin trades around $50,000 leading into the next halving, a rally of 120% would mean Bitcoin peaks around $110,000 next cycle. And a 130% gain puts Bitcoin's next top around $115,000. Of course, a lot depends on exactly where Bitcoin is trading when the next halving occurs. If it's already reached 100K, the resulting percentage gains will send its peak much higher. But even 100K plus Bitcoin after the next halving seems reasonable, based on potential growth in the overall crypto market cap. Investment from major institutions imply the total market cap could plausibly reach between $5 trillion to $10 trillion by 2026. With Bitcoin maintaining 40 to 50% dominance, its price could eclipse 200K to 500K by the end of the next cycle. And these institutions are likely being extremely conservative in their investments. Revolutionary advancements like the expanding Lightning Network and rising developer activity suggest far more explosive upside potential over the coming years. Legendary investors like Cathie Wood believe Bitcoin's price will actually reach $1 million by 2030. Other ultra-bullish models forecast Bitcoin topping $5 million or higher next cycle, if its network effects continue strengthening at the current pace. While short-term traders may lock in profits along the way, long-term HODLers could legitimately see life-changing wealth creation that may sound unbelievable today, but will make absolute sense in hindsight. Just like early Bitcoin adopters saw gains exceeding 1 million% from 2010 to now despite repeated crashes of 80 to 90% along the way, the same wealth creation potential exists for patient investors today, despite the stomach-churning volatility. And it all revolves around the scheduled 2024 halving and subsequent supply shock against the backdrop of rapidly increasing institutional and retail demand. Bitcoin's built-in monetary policy guarantees temporary explosive upside price potential every 4 years. Savvy crypto investors are eagerly preparing now before the halving to maximize exposure ahead of the upcoming supply squeeze against surging demands. The most profitable Bitcoin bull market in history could just be getting started. So make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell to get alerts when I post more in-depth videos leading up to the next Bitcoin halving. This could truly be a life-changing opportunity over the coming years for those paying attention. I'll keep you updated on critical data like Bitcoin's price action, on-chain analytics, institutional adoption, and anything else that signals big moves on the horizon. I want to help you stay informed and up to date on key market developments so you can make the most profitable trading and investing decisions possible. Take advantage of the channel's free education, so when Bitcoin makes history yet again, you'll be in the best position possible.